Hello and welcome to episode 6 of the Football Manager Borussia Dortmund beta save. I'm Andrew, and as you can see, there's a couple things gone wrong going into this episode. The first being, the last game we played was Atletico Madrid, the 2-0 win. So we qualified for the semi-final of the German Cup, beating Frankfurt. Then we lost 3-0 to Bayern Munich, and Carrera got injured. He's nearly back. It's fine. And then we drew 2-2 with Hertha Berlin. Sancho got injured. He's not nearly back. It's not fine. And then the biggest mistake, I played the Atletico Madrid game we were meant to be coming back for. I just got a bit too into it last night. I was quite enjoying the set, quite enjoying playing games, and I realised at 45 minutes when we were 1-0 down. So it wasn't right. There was no way I could undo it. So I just went with it. We're out of the Champions League. We lost 3-0. And in the league, it's going a bit wrong there as well. Thanks to that loss to Bayern Munich. We're now 4 points off the pace. We're hoping they'll drop a few points, and hopefully we can pick back up today. As we play Cologne. For the game against Cologne, we've decided to try something a little bit different because we've got a lot of injuries to our wingers. They're not fit. Royce isn't fit. Guerrero's not fit. Sancho's not fit. Brandt's not fit. So we're just going to experiment. We're going to try a diamond in hopes that this can help us out. We're going to change that though. Let's just try that. We're going to hope that can turn it around for us a bit. Because we've got no wingers to play. We haven't got a choice in terms of wingers. So we're going to try... we're going to try diamond. I forgot to run through the lineup. The lineup is, we've got Berkey, Meunier, Hummels, Zagadou, Schultz. Then a midfield for Witsel, Bellingham, Chan, and Hazard. And then up front we've gone with Reina and Haaland. I believe it's Reina in Cam and Haaland up front. Hazard up front. Sorry. And hopefully, we'll try something a bit different and see if we can pull it off. I'd expect them to do well there. So let's see if we can turn our form around, which all seems to have started when we changed the TV. Maybe we'll go back to director. Meunier with the ball early on. Hazard. Meunier going to try and put a cross in, I would think. We've got a corner early on, which Rain is going to go and take, and it's headed away, and we need to change that back to key highlights before I forget. And there we go. I think it was okay. It was just because we had extended highlights on. Schultz now bringing it into Bellingham, who has the shot. What a strike from Jude Bellingham. He has been so good this season. I only started really playing him in the last few months, and he has really impressed me. Maybe it's a bit of a effect of everybody else has been so poor recently, but it does feel like he's been very good. I don't know what decision they're checking, and that puts us 1-0 up. It's the only thing we can do. We've got to keep piling the pressure on Bayern Munich now, and hope that they make a mistake. And I'm starting now to look towards the summer, because I think between the loss to Bayern Munich and going out of the Champions League, everything went a bit wrong. So it's a little bit of a let's see what we can recover ready for next season. and that's a fantastic header, but he was offside. Apparently, I'm less convinced. And as usual, we're going to check this, and it's going to be offside because it always is. I don't know why they've added that in. Well, they added it in last time, but every time VAR comes up, you know it's being disallowed. So, if they're going to do it, it should show some of the ones that are just onside as well. If it's just going to be the ones that are offside all the time, I don't see the point. As they now try to work it down the wing again, it goes all the way back to... I don't know how to say their names. Limnios gets across him, but it's easily blocked by Schultz, and Berkey picks up. I'm hoping part of the leaky defence will be solved when we bring in Donnarumma. I mean, you would have thought, and that's a great chance for Haaland. Of course he scores it. 35 in the season. He is absolutely on fire. We are going to have a battle to keep Haaland at the club, I think. We might try and get him on a new contract very, very soon, because any chance of a release clause needs to be gone from his contract. I don't want to lose him. And of course, the full release of the game is out next week on Tuesday. And that's the point where I'm going to look to be starting my long-term save for the year. I'm between a couple of ideas, starting in like Vanarama North-South, or starting unemployed, with an end goal of normally I normally go with like the end goal of winning the Champions League, but last year I kind of went a bit further, and once I'd won the Champions League, as we concede, I then went on to try and win like the top 5 leagues in Europe. I think the only one I didn't win was I only didn't win the German league, and that was just because when I was kind of done with Inter Milan in Italy, the Germany job never came up. So a job in Germany never came up, as Haaland scores again to make it 3-1 and puts us back in the driver's seat in this game. Let's praise them a little bit, I think. Into half time, we're far performing our XG. Let's just tell them not to let the performance levels drop. And for now, I mean, I do still fully intend to do another season of this Dortmund save. It would probably be a bit of a... I think my general plan is I'm going to try and do 4 uploads a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Saturday. Still either 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock each night. I think that'll be the plan, and then in between I'll finish off this save with like uploads on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays, as and when I can fit them in. But we're definitely go from... I suppose next week it'll be a full week of releases, because you've got to get in on the full day release video. Be silly not to. Maybe even go for a double upload. We'll see. But now Katterback tries to get the ball through. Hummels clears it towards Hazard, who sends it through for Haaland. It's just gonna get away from him, and I think we're gonna bring off Hazard because he's looking very tired at the moment. We're really gonna do this, Andrew? For some reason, we're gonna bring Carrera on to sit behind Haaland. I say behind him. He's a false nine. He's not fully fit, but we need to keep Hazard fit. And Haaland is ridiculous on this game. He just is. He just is absolutely silly. So next year we really need to keep Haaland and Sancho. They're probably two of the most important players in this team. We're going to bring Hummels off for Akanji, and who's the other one? Jude Bellingham's tired, so we'll bring Dahoud on, who, it wasn't in a video, but he died at one point. It's the only way I can describe it. In one of my games, he was just lay on the floor, and he didn't move for about 5 minutes of play. And nobody cared. We got the ball and carried on playing. They got the ball and carried on playing, and he was just on the floor dead. Can't get a goal. Let's just try and make sure that they don't get back into this game, please. We'll send Royce on up front for the final few minutes, and Fosu Mensah on the right back, just to guide us through to the end of this game, as Wolf picks up, our own player picks up the ball on the left hand side. Reina Dahoud gets tackled, sends it back out to Wolf. Hogan finds Kattenbach, and Wolf is through here. Anderson, brilliant tackle by, I think, Akanji. That was a phenomenal tackle. And now Duda. Oh god, they've hit the bar. There we go, just boot it clear. That's what we like to see. Can we still make another sub? We can't. Why are you telling me to replace Bellingham when I can't make a sub? That's a good ball through for Reina, and you'd think, oh, he should have finished that. He really should have. And Carrera gonna whip in the free kick. It's headed away, and we should have enough people back to deal with this, and Schultz does deal with it. Okay, I think these might be old ones. That's fine. Schultz now, this is probably just gonna be the full-time whistle. Duda picks the ball up for a break, plays it through for Wolf. Berkey with the save. Are we gonna let them take the corner? It looks like we are. As he whips it in, Zagadou heads away, and that's gotta be full-time now. There it is. Full time, a 4-2 win, as we get back in control of our season a little bit, and we'll call it there, and we'll be back in a moment for the next game against Frankfurt. Okay, we're back now for the game against Eintracht Frankfurt. Bayern Munich did draw their game against Leipzig, so that does mean we can go level with them on points. I assume the Bundesliga is done by goal difference, yeah. So we've still got a bit of goal difference to make up if we want to win it on that. But today we're going to stick with the 4-2 diamond. We've got Sancho back, but I want to bring him on at half time, probably because he's only fitness test not required, but I'd rather just make sure that we don't break him anymore. So we go with Berkey, Meunier, Hummels, Zagadou, Guerrero, Witsel, Chan, Bellingham, Reina, Carrera, and Haaland up front. So we're going to get straight into this one now. And hopefully we don't break Carrera either, because we need to stop breaking our players. I'll just pick up where you left off. And then the plan will be, depending on how we're going, at half time maybe we switch back to the 4-2-3-1 and bring Sancho back into the team. But the diamond works, so let's just stick with it and see if we can pull off another result with it. And that's a positive start because we're down their end of the pitch. It's headed the way towards Witsel, who picks it up easily. Guerrero tries to put a cross in, but doesn't really reach anyone. And now they're trying to break, and we need to stop this very quickly, as Derm sends it in towards Barkok, but it's gone out to Kostic. And Chan tried to deal with that, but missed the tackle, and the cross has gone in, and they've scored. That's their first chance of the game, I believe. Yeah. 0.03, and they've scored it. That's why we need Donnarumma. But nevertheless, now uphill battle for the rest of this game, and Andre Silva's in behind Zagadou, and Berkey makes a good save. He heard me say that I want Donnarumma now, and he's reacting to it. Kostic putting the cross in. It's not really gone anywhere. Barkok picks it up, and Kostic is going to try another cross. No, he's not. Zagadou now heads away. Carrera now puts a cross in towards Haaland, who somehow doesn't win the header. Bellingham going to try his luck, and he hits it wide. What is it with when Bayern Munich slip up, we don't capitalise anywhere near enough. Chan picks the ball up and buries it. That's more like it. I don't know why Chan was doing a run like that, but it was a very nice finish. And it's all come from that free kick that was poor, let's be honest. And then Chan just running through, and nobody really bothered to try and stop him doing so, which I'm fine with that, because it's got us back in the game. And now Meunier gonna throw it in towards Chan. Meunier playing it back to Hummels, who finds Witsel, sends it out to Guerrero, who's going to have a little run down the wing, gets it across to Reina. How's he skied that chance? That was a really good chance. And now Trapp is they're gonna try and play out from the back. And Hummels just denies them that chance. Haaland, of course he scores it. 2-1, that's a big goal. And now you look towards the half time when we were going to change to the 4-2-3-1, and I'm really struggling to know what to do here. I don't know whether to make the change or not. Yeah, don't let it drop. I mean, Rayner's picked up quite a bad knock, so maybe we bring let's do it. We're gonna do that. And we're going to go on to balance, and we're going to drop... No, we're not going to drop Chan back. Undo. And we're going to go out for the second half like that, with those two changes, Royce and Sancho coming on. Meunier in a dangerous position, and Haaland's made it 3-1. Very good play from Meunier to get him into that chance. Sancho sends it across to him. And he just pokes it past the goalkeeper at the near post. Very nice finish. Let's praise them for this now. Because we've gone from a shaky start and all of a sudden we're putting the pressure on that I wanted us to put on. We're going to make a change here. Guerrero is not going to come off because we've got nobody to replace him. We're going to get Carrera off because we don't want to break Carrera. Hazard can come on the right wing. Guerrero now with a free kick at corner, and Zagadou's put it in the top corner, 4-1, and possibly more important than the win, we're making a dent on the goal difference as well. Because as it stands, the goal difference, they're on 36, we're on 33. Three goals you can make up. I think we've got the potential there. We know we can score goals. We just need to stop leaking goals. I think if you get us a couple more clean sheets, we'd be leading on goal difference at this point. It's just we started the season really good on it as well. And as the season's progressed, that's when the defence got a bit leaky and we started to concede a few more goals here, there and everywhere. Royce has got a tight fight, but he's going to have to deal with it for the last few minutes. As Sancho is found by Delaney. It was a great ball. He was just offside though. It was a very nice pass still. And that's full time, so we win 4-1. I'm very happy with that. So, that was a very good result there. And that leaves us joint top of the table. They're unbeaten. They haven't lost a game. Did I beat them earlier in the year? Ah, that was in the Super Cup. Okay, that makes more sense. So we've got what, 7 games to go in the season. So I think what we might do, we may come back for Wolfsburg and Hertha Berlin in the semi-final. We'll do somewhere in this section between Wolfsburg and Leipzig, depending on if we end up with a chance to win the title or be out of the title race. Either way, probably more so if we're going to win the title. Maybe we come back, do Wolfsburg and Hertha Berlin, and then we can finish the season as well. We'll see how we go. Or maybe we just show you the last 4 games of the season. We just go Hertha Berlin, Leipzig. I think we'll do that. We'll just go straight into the last 4 games of the season. And see what we end up with if we can win any trophies. I think we've got a very good chance of the German Cup because Stuttgart, Bochum, who are from the division below us, they've had a really good cup run. They've knocked out Wolves. I mean, I say that, they haven't really played anyone until Wolfsburg, but they still beat Wolfsburg. And they found themselves in the semi-final. I think we're probably favourites for that. And we're definitely in contention for the league. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment on what you think we're going to come out of this season with. Are we going to come out with the double? Are we going to win just the league, just the cup? Or are we going to come out empty-handed? Let me know what you think. And I'll see you in the next one.